So this guy's the funniest dude in the company. Everyone thinks I'm a silly person. This is my kindred spirit from another mother from Staten Island. I'm a Jersey City guy. We both sound like two guys from over here. How you doing? I was like, hey, how you doing? Get out of here. How you doing? Get out of here. How are you doing? And we just made each other laugh and we hit it off, and it was a lot of fun ever since. You are a retired fireman and police officer as well. And you were in the Bronx or Brooklyn?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. And this guy has a little experience to tell you his story. He's going to show you the plan tonight. Without any further ado, this guy's the best. Vin LaMantia, put it up for Ambassador.
Thank you. Hey, what a funny SOB, huh? Give it up for Johnny Lowe, man. You know what I mean? Holy crap, I can't believe they make us do this. They make me do it. So, yeah, thanks for coming out. Wow, what a packed crowd. I turned my back and everyone keep flying in. So, yes, if I do sound like an Italian kid from Staten Island, it's because, you know, I am. Vinny, right? Vinny from Staten Island, how you doing? Did we just do the whole how you doing shtick? All right, I'll move on. So anyway, yes. Retired New York City firefighter. I'll go over my story quick, and I'll show you this business, because it's just absolutely amazing, and it really has changed our life. You know, it just hit me when Frank said it in the video, where are you going to be 5 years from now? I want you to think about that. Right? Where are you going to be 5 years ago? Because 5 years ago, I was in trouble. I had a lot of debt, a lot of liability expense, and a lot of crap that I was pissed off about. So, real quick, New York City police officer in Brooklyn. Worked for 11 years, went to the New York City Fire Department. I married a minx, my beautiful wife, Jen. A year later, we started having babies constantly. Constantly. Phenomenal. So we started having babies constantly, and, you know, so I got a job in this pyramid scam called Countrywide Home Loans, Mortgages. Anyone get that? So anyway, I got a job there because I needed more. What was that? Oh, money. Yeah. I didn't get into the mortgage business because it seemed interesting. I got into it because we needed more money. What happened with us was this, and maybe none of you can really relate to this, but you may know some people that can. Okay? So we moved. We were living in my mom and dad's house, beautiful apartment. We said, we got to go get our own home. So I says, let's get our own home. Let's go line up for one of those 30-year mortgages. Should I get that? I just got on that line. I'll take one of those. So we got on the line, we got a 30-year mortgage, and then we got one of those no closing cost home equity line of credit. Get one of those. So we got one of those. Then we got these rectangular little loan sharks, credit cards. You know those things? You know those? Because we weren't good stewards of our money. I just want to kind of, you know, get into this a little bit. We weren't good stewards. I didn't know any better. So we got these. Then, we're having babies constantly. So Jen says, let's get a new car, because we can't put a baby in a used car. I know. Well, God forbid he goes in your car, so let's get two new cars. So we got 2 new car payments. So now at this point we had first mortgage, second mortgage, that we didn't even open yet, that's part of the story. Credit cards, that was just mounting up. Car payments, then we got the house, we got electric bill, phone bill, gas bill, water bill. Anyone hear of that? Food, they keep eating. They keep eating. They're eating food, and this kept happening and happening. So we're getting stressed out. See, growing up, I never said I want to get a Honda Accord and some debt. I love that. No, that wasn't part of my. I was never into money, but it just turns out I needed some. So anyway, so we started having the babies, and then we started charging everything. We started because we need brand new baby furniture. Let's use this loan sharks, get the baby furniture. Let's take the kids to see the mouse. So I went down to see the mouse, and we just, we charged it, right? And we charged that, and we just charged stuff. I said, holy crap, the debt now is adding up. Wait a second, we got that home equity line of credit. Let's use that to pay it off in our monthly payment. See, what happened was this. We didn't change our mindset. We were not good stewards of our money. We didn't change our habits. So a friend of mine pitches me on network marketing, keeps calling me to come on these pyramid party meetings. And I kept saying, yeah, I'll definitely show. I'm in. I'm going. Delete. He keeps calling me about this pyramid. And I kept blowing him off. So what happens is if people say that to you, it's a defense mechanism. We all said it. It's like putting your hands out if you're going to fall. It's something I said too. So I go to this network marketing party, and it was on Staten Island. It's a Staten Island hotel, typical meeting. It was almost a fight between the Russians and the Italians. And we walked out. I'm serious. Till this day, the worst meeting I've ever been to. And I've been to 1,000 now. The worst. We walked out. I overheard someone say, that guy made $250,000 last year. I said, what? See, I went home. I went online and said, scam, scam, scam. But see, I was an undercover in narcotics in Brooklyn. I was a fireman, so I didn't see any risk in buying a fruit juice. It was a fruit juice business. It was $300. I said, I'm in. I called up the guy that night because I went online. I found the compensation plan, and that's when I changed for me. That aha moment was a circle, finds another circle. I said, I want to be a circle. And I want to find other circles. It's what I meant to do it. So I got in. I called him up. He said, sign me up. He's like, I'm sleeping. I said, sign me up now. Right now. So we built that business to over 5,000 associates out of true, desire. Built it up. And then what happened was it started moving back on us in 2009, 2010, this recession. And this other energy company was sucking the life out of my business. Everyone was going. So I went to this guy's to pitch him on my fruit juice, and he was in the energy space. He goes, your business is not recession-proof, and mine is. And I debated it. I went out with my fruit juice. I said, this guy's right. Holy crap. So then another guy comes to my house to pitch it to me and says, building an energy business is like pushing a box up the hill. It just doesn't fall back on you. It's an amazing concept. So I knew we had to be in this thing. So at that point, I had to look at 5 different companies in the energy space. This was the only green. Thank God I made this choice. 2 other brown energy companies out of Texas. I says, they're good, but it's brown. I wasn't a greenie. Like oxygen, big fan, huge fan of oxygen. But the thing is, I saw where it's going. And now, 5 years later, where green is going, has anyone noticed more solar panels popping up in the last 5 years? Just raise your hand if you have. Everyone. So this is just obvious. This business is simple. So we got started in this business. Ralph called me up for 3 months. I was a moron. It took me 3 months to think about it. Can you imagine going to watching Shark Tank and Mark Cuban saying, no, I just want to go talk it over my wife? That would never happen. What kind of entrepreneur? But anyway, so I went home and I signed it. So we got started 3 months later. Thank God. Thanks, Ralph. Thanks for everyone in this room has touched my life. I can cry up here. My life's changed forever. Everyone that I know that I've shaken hands with and said hello, you've changed my life. Right? So I love this, and here's why. It's simple. Because look, I skipped school. Listen, I got thrown out of high school. I finished college in 2 weeks. It was that wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing, school. I was like, get out of here. That's why my kid, that's why I love these meetings. My Jen's stuck at home doing homework with the kids. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, I'm out of there. I'm out. That's why I love this business, thank God. So, anywho, let's get into it. This is what's awesome. Watch this. This is a paint by the numbers business. So if you're looking for something right now, if you have anything that my story said, liability debt, if you hate that mortgage, liability debt, if you want to reverse engineer debt and have real freedom, this is happening right now. It's here right now. I love that video of Joe and Frank because it validates network marketing. So I use the tools. When I first started, I did not stand in front of a room and say, I was a little frightened, but I love this. Watch this. See, there's a paint by the numbers book. It's like a coloring book. That I understand. So I understood it. So I went through I'm going to go through the steps, kind of how we did it. I wanted it so bad, I was willing to do anything about it. I knew why I would do it. So it's your first thing is your why. Getting started, tell you exactly what to do. Why would I do it? I want to get out of debt, man. I want to create abundance. I want to live a real life. Then I made a list. It said to make a list. It didn't say go run out and tell everybody everything. It said make a list. So I said, okay, I'll make a list. I listened. I was coachable. I said, all right, I'll make a list. I wrote a list of 100 people. Then it says to contact and invite. So I did. I contacted and invited myself to a friend's office. I'll use an example. I invited myself to my friend James's office. I said, James, how's it going? How you been? Listen, I got started in something I'm really excited about. I'm doing it. I have the kids. I got tuition. They're getting older. They're eating everything in the house. There's not enough money coming in. I started something. I want to get your feedback on it. I'm doing this to help out my family. I got to do something. So that kind of when I hit him, yeah, I have kids too. So I went there, I went to see my friend James, and this is how we do the business. I'm showing you how, all right? So I went to see my friend James, and I reminded him. I said, James, thanks for taking the time. I'm here face to face. I says, you remember I told you about the kids and the mortgage and all this crap I got? This is why I'm doing this. Take a look at this and give me your feedback on it. And I showed him the video I'm about to show you, and I just showed it to a lot of people. And it's funny too, when I'm in a rush, I forget how to tell the business, so I use these things. I said, this is what I want to talk to you about. Can you read that? Energy deregulation. It's a big industry, a $500 billion a year industry. There's a little something about a company. There's the markets that we market in. You got that? I'm talking to you right now. You. So, all right. These are the products that everyone uses. Our company pays you to gather a few customers, and here's how we get paid. And I kind of just do that with people, leave this with them. And most people, you'll find out, are looking for the same thing. They got the same crap, man. So all we do is the same thing over and over again. And as I go, I use these tools. I just want to kind of use some tools, throw some things around as well. You can leave them there, messy guy. So I use these tools as I go. I listen to this stuff in my car because they said to. They said to listen to Jim Rohn, so I listened to it. I listened to that instead of the radio. And I listened to like Robert Kiyosaki on this business, on how to build a network marketing business, the business of the 21st century. And it changed everything for me, the way I think about residual income compared to earned income. So I'm going to show you a video now. Bob, we got that queued up?
Yes, sir.
Let me just tell you about this video, but here's what I love about it. When you see this video, just make sure you see a few things that are in the video that will jump out at you, right? It's a purpose-driven company. It's power with the purpose. So it opens up in Brazil. It's about the rainforest, about doing better for the environment. Both locally and globally, we've done a lot. The company's done a lot. Okay. Then you'll see the credibility of the company. Say, I love this. I love that it's a publicly traded company. It grew 585%. It's a $330 million company. Watch that in the video. It has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. See, I like that because it's doing it for me. The video's doing everything for me. And then when I see Bill Gates talk about it, and to the energy business, some sort of, energy, clean energy, there'll be a lot of great careers there. It always built my belief in what I'm doing, and it kind of resonates with the people I'm showing this to. So when we see this video, I want you to see that. And I want you to see this too, because this rocks. Who loves this -5? I mean, is this awesome? No one can get hurt. I feel good that I can put my mother in as a customer. She's guaranteed to save 5%. Some people like the 3-year fix. They like that budget certainty. So we have that. So when you watch that video, know that you can just show people a video and it does everything for you. One thing you don't want to do is, I tried to understand the numbers at first and I didn't. All I knew is that I wanted to get free and I wanted to leave something for my family. Because I do have a pension now, but God forbid I go, something happens. I need an asset that's not attached to my heartbeat. All right? The cash flow. Now I'm not talking about life insurance. I'm talking about cash flow. See, when you snap your fingers, cash flow. As sure as all your stuff comes in every month, that's as sure as we get paid every month. It's big. So watch this video. This is how we do it. How we show this video. Bob, when you want to cue it up, we'll rock it. Thank you.